Please keep my name as anonymous. I really enjoy listening to your shows. I hope that me coming here, people are not going to be judgmental because I feel as if I am at a crossroad. I know that if I go to Dubai this coming Easter, I might come back as a rich woman and I can start my own business. I have always wanted to start a big business, but at the same time, I am nervous because of some of the scary Dubai stories that I have been hearing going around. I am a woman who is aged 24 years old. I have contacted you using my ghost account. I was on TikTok, and being on TikTok, I came here so that I can make money. You know, when people see someone on TikTok who is young and beautiful, they think that this girl is perfect. She has a very expensive lace wig. She is making so much money through content creation. As for me, no, I don't make any single cent from content creation, but I had been using my TikTok page, which I'll just say Creamy Body used to be my Instagram name, where I used to post some of my videos twerking so that men can come to my inbox, and usually they would ask me if I do hookups. It will depend with what kind of a guy the person is, and if I see that this man, he seems to have money, then I'll tell the guy that it's fine as long as we are going to be meeting like at a hotel where I know that I'm going to be safe. Usually there is a hotel where I will tell you to book it, and it is very expensive. For a single night, you can end up paying more than 11K for the room that I would have chosen. So the possibilities are quite low that a guy who is a scammer will pay online to the hotel, because before we discuss about hookups, I'll just send you like a screenshot of the hotel and I say, can you book them for one night if you want me? And he will go on Google and see if he can afford it. And if he comes back to me and say, yes, we can go there, and I'll say to him, we can only go there after the booking confirmation. Once you confirm that you have booked, you have paid, you show me the proof that you have paid, then we can meet there, we can start talking, we can organize. Definitely, I have done a lot of hookups because the guys that come to my TikTok, they want more of that woman behind the mask who moves her waist as if she is Shakira. This is how I have been surviving. I survive by twerking online, and I survive by doing hookups. I come from a village in Northwest. I was tired of being a nobody. I was tired of just working and struggling and nothing working in your life. That was when I said, with this beautiful body that men always say that you have a beautiful body, you are a wife material. How about I just use this wife material type of a body so that I can just look for men who can pay me good money, and we can see where it will lead to the next conversation. And then that was when I thought of opening TikTok, and I started twerking on TikTok as well as mixing with Instagram. So that is where I have been getting most of my customers. Let me tell you a little bit about my history. I am coming from a poverty-stricken life. I grew up in a house where you would see that as a person, you are not going anywhere with your life. My mother, she was a domestic worker who worked all of her life, and she was working for white people who did not give her enough money to take care of her own kids. And as for my dad, all that I know is that my father is a man that has a name on my birth certificate. I last saw him when I was young. According to my mom, she told me that he last visited when I was only 10. And my eldest sister, they bewitched her. She was the brightest girl in her school. She started struggling with her education when she was at university. Then 3 kids, no husband, no hope, washing people's clothes for 100 rand a day so that she can just survive. I promised myself that I was going to change my own story and to change the story of my family. I would study, brother. I would study all night long, not for a degree, only for a diploma, because I said that with education, maybe education can take me somewhere else. I got my diploma in public relations. I thought that once I qualify, my diploma, the paper, was my golden ticket out of poverty. But brother, everything did not work out for me. I tried to apply. Usually, the men would suggest that I try to date someone from the company so that I can be able to get the permanent position that I would be applying for. The only people that opened their door for me was this game. I worked there as a casual for 6 months, packing shelves, doing your casual thing. That was it, one job. Since that contract ended, I have spent 2 years doing nothing, sending CVs and just watching my own system with her kids struggling in life. And have you ever drank tea without sugar? Not because you are trying not to end up being diabetic, but it being the only solution that you have. Otherwise, you will go for the rest of the day without eating anything, bread without anything, no margarine, just the sugarless tea without any bread. Every morning I would wake up, I would look at my diploma. This was when I was still in Northwest before I had came to Joburg to stay with my friends who taught me how to do hookups on TikTok. I would look at the empty fridge. I would look at the meter, seeing that the electricity, the units are about to get finished. And poverty, it is not a nice thing. I spoke with my friend who told me that if I can come to Joburg, then we can work together. I said, okay, it's fine. I then traveled from Northwest and I came to Gauteng and I started staying with my best friends who taught me about TikTok hookups as well as Instagram. I realized that in South Africa today, if you can't get a job with your brain, you have to try and survive with your body. That was when I opened a page. Creamy Body became my name. So even when I did not have 20 rand for airtime to call a potential employer, I know that if I do a 15-second video of me dancing in my room, that video can even help me to get men that have money, someone that can buy me data, someone that can do a 200 rand e-wallet so that I can be able to buy food for that day. Even the money that I used to pay for the apartment where I am staying, that money, I am getting it from the guys that I am dating on TikTok. So there was a DM that came last year. It was in November, just as the December pressure was starting. That was when I saw the DM from the guy. His profile, it is nice. I saw a lot of videos of him at the airport, him entering into a private jet. I saw that he is someone that seems to have money and he stays in Tanzania, because when I made a screenshot and did a reverse image search, I saw that the place where he spends most of his time, it is in Dar es Salaam. I saw that this guy, he is not a scammer. Let me call him Omar. He told me that he is a wealthy hotel owner, and he told me that he wants me. He said that he has always wanted to be with a South African woman, and he feels as if I am the right woman that he has to be with. And I told him that I'm scared that he will end up doing like the human trafficking thing on me, and I do not trust any guys that are outside of South Africa, because he was like, I want to date you, you need to show me your body. He wanted nudes, and I said, but you're not in South Africa. How are you going to pay me? I did not even know that it was possible for a guy to send you money from his own country that is outside of South Africa, because I was used to dealing with people that are in South Africa who will send me e-wallets. He then sent me a Western Union. The first time around, I did not even know how to take out the money. I thought that it was a scam. When I went to ABSA, I thought that maybe I was going to get arrested. The first transfer that he made to me, it was a lot of money. When I was in the queue, I really did not even think that it was real money, because all that I had was like a screenshot that he had sent to me, and he had given me the instructions on how to go and claim the money. I nearly fainted when I heard that this money, it was for real, and they were going to convert it into rands. Since November till this day, if I calculate the money that Omam has sent to me, it is close to 6,000 US dollars. Do you know how much it is in our South African rands? It is about 110,000 or over that amount. This money has been deposited into my ABSA account. So whenever I feel like I want money, I speak with him. Last December, he was the one that made me to be like a hero when I returned back to my sister's house, who stays in the village in Northwest. When I went there, brother, I went with my sister's kids to the mall. I bought my sister's kids Nike sneakers, brand names, things that they used to see only rich kids at the mall having their parents buying for them. And I said that I want to buy you these things. I filled the cupboards with meat, groceries, and all the arrears that my mom had for the funeral policy. I cleared everything because she had been worried all along this year, saying that I have so many arrears at my funeral policy. What if something bad happens to you or to anyone that I put the name of that person to the funeral policy? Then it means that there is no one who is going to assist me if a problem comes to me. So this money that Omar has been sending to me every single day, brother, it is quite irritating. This guy, every single day, he wants to see what he's paying for. Should I understand this guy or not? Every day when I wake up, before I do anything, I have to take photos of myself nude in bed and a short video, even if it is a 1-minute video showing him my whole body when I am in bed. And I do this every single day because he demands the nudes. He wants those explicit videos. He wants me to perform for him on a live camera, sometimes at 2 a.m. when he say that I can't sleep. Please just show me the things that I am paying for. I do it, brother, because I'm scared that if I do not do it, the money is going to stop. I do it because each and every time when he sent me this money, I would have already spent half of it on my family's survival. And I wait for his allowance that he has promised me, that the allowance is going to be coming as long as I am going to be listening to him and as long as I am going to be doing whatever that he wants me to do for him. But I'm like scared. What if he requests that I do something that I won't feel comfortable to be doing? Does it mean that he won't be giving me any money? And what will become of me? Because I am truly addicted to the allowance that he has been giving to me each and every month. And there is something that he also wants me to do for him. He wants me to meet him in Dubai, not for him to come and collect me in South Africa, then we go to Dubai. He is like, let us meet in Dubai. He said that he is going to give me an ultimatum. This came last week. That is why I have reached out to you. He said that he is tired of looking at me through the screen. He wants the real flesh, the real me. He wants to meet me in Dubai before April. He says that he will pay for the flight, the 5-star hotel. He will give me more money on top of the money that he gives me now. He said that I'm going to increase your monthly allowance each and every month if you come to Dubai. I'm scared that if I go to Dubai, what if he kills me? What will happen to my mother? She will surely die. If I go to Dubai, then I do not return back to South Africa. And what makes me to be so afraid, since I am depending on him? He said to me, if you are not there in Dubai by April, I'm done, because he has been begging me since December. Come to Dubai. Let's meet in Dubai. And I'm scared to go to Dubai. So the message that he sent me that made me to cry, honestly, because I kind of like love him because of the money that he gives to me. He said to me, I will find another girl who wants this life. Do not waste my time because I am a man that has money. He has money. That one I can give to him because each and every month he has been sending the monthly allowances. I don't even have a passport, Brother Nashim. I have never been further away from Joburg and Northwest. And month end is coming. I have made up my mind. I'm thinking of going to the Home Affairs to apply for my first passport. I know that people on social media, they are always giving us warnings like, please be careful. Know that Dubai, it is very dangerous. Dubai, they can even harvest your organs. I hear them. I really do. I'm not saying that the stories are fake. But when I think about my family, my sister is suffering. My mother, because my mother, she spent most of her years doing ironing. And as you know that people that work as domestic workers, most of the times they end up dying because of hypertension, because when they are ironing your clothes, it also affects them. My mother, sometimes she can wake up with swollen legs, swollen face, and she said that it was because of the iron that she was using. I'm thinking of going to Home Affairs so that I can apply for a passport. And I'm scared that if I go to Dubai, then I don't come back, then my mom is surely going to die. She is not going to survive this. And here is the part that keeps me awake at night. I keep on thinking, Omar has seen everything. He has videos that would destroy my reputation in a second. I do not want to be the next girl in South Africa trending because she has her porn videos being on the internet. What will I do? It will destroy me. Even if I try to get a job, no one would want to hire someone that has nudes that are all over the internet. And that is why I'm scared, because Omar is the only man who knows my real face. The other men, I made sure that I always wear a mask so that they will never recognize me, even if they post on the internet. But as for Omar, because of the money that he gave to me, he said that he wants to see me, my face and everything. I'm so scared. Sometimes when I don't reply to his messages fast enough, he acts weird. He's like, what are you doing now? Are you busy making love to another man? He's too jealous. And I really do not know why this guy, he does not trust me, because as for now, really, I'm not dating like anyone. I am dating him over the internet. He wants me to meet him in Dubai. He said that he can provide me a very good life. Please help me, for my gut tells me something is horribly wrong, that this is a trap. What if I go to Dubai, then I do not come back? And if I do not go to Dubai, what will happen to me? My family will die of poverty if you stop sending the money to me. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Let us try to speak with our dear sister in the comment section. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Must she go to Dubai or not? Yo, can you imagine? The guy has been giving a girlfriend allowance each and every month. I'll be back with another episode.